Brand new home, brand new community right here close to Lake Nona. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I am in St. Cloud, just about 5 to 10 minutes down the road from Lake Nona, showcasing a beautiful 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with a base price of $569,990 on a lot for 50 by 120, with the lot price being $0 to $10,000 depending upon if it's a corner lot or a cul-de-sac lot, and with no CDD and just about $160 in the HOA that includes high-speed internet. It's a beautiful model. I'm just absolutely amazed with the workmanship and everything that they have done. And for this price in Lake Nona, you're not going to find anything as close, as beautiful as this house. So it's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. It can also be built as a 6-bedroom. It has a loft and a flex room. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that you have these beautiful pavers, which is included in the base price with the 2-car garage. So I just love the stone elevation over here, which actually is an upgrade. Your standard elevation is going to be without the stone. And just like with every builder, you know, they have 2 or 3 different elevations. One is a coastal elevation, one is the one with the stone, and then they have another one. For the most part, they have the stone all over it. And I kind of personally love that when you have a stone elevation like this. So I just love that you have this nice walkway. So it's like a little nice covered area. And I just love that, especially in the summers, like it's going to pour any minute. It's a beautiful, nice sunny day, but it's going to be just pouring any minute. So let's go inside and check this beautiful model out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful loaded builder model. Now guys, whenever I'm showing you a model home, it's going to have a lot of bells and whistles to it. So please don't get carried away, because with every builder, they're going to have something called a feature sheet that's going to say, hey, this is the standards that you would get. So I will talk about those as I go along, but that is something to keep in mind. And if you are looking to buy a brand new home anywhere in Central Florida and Tampa area, this is a great resource. Help us out, press that thumbs up button, show us some love, because we bring you these models throughout Central Florida and Tampa. And if you are not sure about where to buy, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D, and that's where you're going to find all the community videos. We talk about school, shopping, hospital, dining, everything that you need to know so that you have some sort of a reference, especially if you're moving from out of town and you have no idea. It will give you some sort of a starting point to be able to assist you. So please keep those things in mind. We would really appreciate it if you follow us. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the ceiling height over here. The ceiling height, which is a standard feature with this builder, is 9'5" on the first floor and 9'5" on the second floor. 8-foot door, which is this door, which is an upgrade. You do get an 8-foot front door, but it's going to be a solid door, not a glass door as you see over here. The tiles over here is an upgrade, and so is the baseboard with a little bit of the crown molding that you see over here. That's also an upgrade. Now, you are going to have a regular 18 by 18 tile, which is a standard feature in all the wet areas and granite. However, you know, with this builder model, they have a lot of upgrades, and I'm going to point that out. So you're going to have this beautiful chandelier, which is not a standard feature. However, you will have a chandelier, but it just won't be this. And then right over here is your flex room. And what I love about that is that you have 2 big windows. Now, this is the room that gives you the flexibility to kind of make this into a bedroom if that's what you want to do. So this room could be turned into a bedroom. The definition of a bedroom is windows and a closet space. So they're going to make a sliding door or the open door closet right over here. So this can be turned into a full bedroom. The upgrade is in regards to these 2 double doors that you see over here. And then as I come out, you have half a bathroom over here. Look at the size of this half a bathroom, guys. You have a good amount of space, because I've seen some half a bathroom is like just, they kind of end here. It's like too tight of a space. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, this is a 3,200 square foot home, which is actually a really nice floor plan. And I always say this, it doesn't matter 3,200 or 2,000 or 2,100. it is the flow of the house that really matters. You also have this nice linen closet over here. The 8-foot door is actually an upgrade. Your standard door is going to be your regular 6'8". And then as I go over here, these banisters is something that you would have to pay extra for it, because if that's not something you want, you're going to have a knee wall. And I think having something like this kind of adds to the beauty of the house. This is something that I absolutely love. And then right behind those doors is the 2-car garage, which I can't get in because this is a builder model and they're using that as a construction office. So they have a bunch of things in there, but it's a standard 2-car garage. So you also have this closet space right over here, which is kind of really nice because it's kind of like little deep. And this could be really nice. I've done a model with one of the builders, and they have actually turned this into a wine cellar. So that is something. Now, if it's not a load-bearing wall, there's so many things that you could do. Now guys, if you are building from scratch, make sure to watch my videos on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home. And that's where I kind of talk about things that you should spend money on and things where you shouldn't spend money on. So that will give you a pretty good idea. But look at this kitchen. Isn't this beautiful? I love how you have this. Now the upgrade is in regards to the 42-inch cabinets, the color of the cabinets, and also the crown molding and the backsplash. That is something that you would have to pay extra. This is quartz. However, you will have granite that would not charge, they won't charge you anything, but changing from granite to a quartz is not that big of an expense. Now your living room or the great room is going to have carpet. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. You would have to pay extra for it. But look at the size of this island. I think this is a pretty perfect size of the island. You will have your regular stainless steel. This one is a cast iron black stainless steel. And I prefer something like this more so than the white ceramic one, because I have 2 little kids, and my kids, once they're done, they're going to be just throwing in things, and if that gets chipped, it's just going to be an eyesore. And this also is an upgrade in regards to the design center options. The pendle lights is something that you will go to the design center. Now, something that I say all the time, you want to get extra lights in your living room, in your master bedroom, and also in that flex room. So that is something that I always suggest, and you do have to pay a little bit more. But look at the size of this closet, guys. I just love the way they kind of use the cavity underneath the staircase. How deep is that? So if you have a family of husband, wife, 3 kids or 2 kids, it's a pretty good size pantry to put a lot of stuff. But the amount of space that you have over here, the handles are an upgrade. Now you are going to get your microwave and your range hood and your dishwasher. However, washer, dryer, and everything else is something that you would have to pay. Now they are running an inventory special. They do have some homes and they will pay a portion of your closing cost, and in some cases will also give you some appliances and stuff. So that is something. Now these inventory homes always change, so I have had a lot of clients ask me to give them the price on inventory. Guys, it really depends when you are coming, what they have available, and what time of the month it is. It could also be towards the end of the month where they need to make a certain amount of sales, or the end of the quarter. They will be more aggressive in giving you that stuff and give you all blinds and all appliances. But sometimes if it's the beginning of the month, or if you're building from scratch, there's not much that they are going to do. Now the prices have kind of stabilized. They're not going as aggressively up as they were before with the market. That is something to keep in, just to be in the know is what I'm trying to say. So in that way, you know what is happening. But what I also love, look at this space right there. So it's more like a private or semi-private dining area over here with 2 nice big windows. Now guys, something like this is very, very simple to do. I don't want you to get carried away with all the beautiful decoration and stuff. This is something that you can always do later on. So please don't get carried away with something like this. But what I also love about this house is that you have the 2 sliding doors. You have a sliding door over here, and look at the amount of space that you get in your covered patio. The only thing that I would love for them to do is kind of have an outlet for my water, and also they probably have an electric outlet, which they have one. I would prefer 2, and then I can have a beautiful summer kitchen. Now the lot size is about 50 by 120. The lot price is anywhere from $0 to $10,000. Now when it's 0, what I mean by that is you have a back-to-back lot. So that means you have somebody right behind you. So whenever you have a corner lot or cloudy sec, that is something you have to pay. Now this covered lanai in this specific model is included, so that is something to keep in mind. But look at the amount of space you have. You go all the way out till here, so you can build a pretty nice small pool. and still have some sort of a yard. So it's just something to keep in mind. Your master bedroom is downstairs, and then you also have the sliding doors right over here. I would have loved if they have like a wall where this sliding door kind of push back and just open up the whole house, but that is not an option that they have. That is something that Pulte and Jones Home do that more often. But look at the amount of space you have right over here. You have the extra lights, you have the wiring for your speakers, everything is right over here. It's beautiful, nice and bright house, and this is something that I like. These are the extra lights that I'm talking about that I'm a huge fan of, because as you see, like the weather is kind of changing. It might get dark by the time I'm done with the video of this home, and then I want to just make sure that the house is nice, warm and welcoming. So you can actually get this house, and by the way, with the HOA, $160 a month, it does have the high-speed fiber optical internet. Hallelujah, I said it right. So you have that high speed. They also have a pool which is not built yet, but they will be building, but there is no CDD. Something like this in Lake Nona, which is about 3 to 5 miles down the road, is probably going to be close to $700,000-800,000, which will also not have all this kind of upgrades. But let me go ahead and take you to the master bedroom, and you have a window on both sides with another big window panel over here, bringing in a good amount of light. But guys, this is something that I tell everybody, wallpapers are coming back big time. I've seen this with so many builders that this is amazing. And this just kind of gives, like, other than the plain texture wall that we have over here, this kind of pops the whole room out. Look at the amount of space. The only thing is you only have one light. I would have definitely prefer extra lights. One of the other job that I love when I'm showing these models is just the beautiful decoration. I'm like, sometimes I talk to the builder, where do you source all this stuff? When I try to go and find one for myself, I can't find them. I mean, like, let alone the price. So it is what it is. But let me go ahead and take you to the master bathroom and look at this. Now, this is a model, so it's going to be upgraded with all the bells and whistles. This is an option that you would have to pay extra. But you have the 2 sinks, undermount sinks with the upgraded faucet handles and everything. But if you don't have that, you're going to have this going all the way through. Now, this is a standard feature in terms of the walk-in shower. The upgrade is in regards to the tiles that you see over here, and also the tiles downstairs, and also the frameless door over here. So that is something you would have to pay extra, because they're going to have the frame. And then right over here is your water closet, pretty good size. You have the door, again, the 8-foot door is something that you have to pay extra. And then look at your master closet. Look at the size of this master closet. I kind of love it. It's not that big, but it's pretty comfortable, and I do this all the time, kind of run myself into these wires. Let me know what you think of this, and you haven't even seen the secondary bedrooms and everything else that is available. Now, if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida and Tampa area, please give us a call. When you call my team, you'll be talking to one of my team members, and her job is to collect all the information and connect you to one of the agents that's an expert in the area that you are looking in, and they will do something called Zoom call, and we record all our calls so we can understand, because buying a house is a very emotional thing, and we want to make sure that when you come here to look around, we have the right home selected within the right budget. And if that doesn't fit the bill, we let you know up front, so your expectations are realistic with the current market and with everything that is going on. So let's go upstairs and check rest of this beautiful model out. So as I walk upstairs, one thing I want to point out is look at this big window bringing in a good amount of light. But the other thing that I really want to point out is the ceiling height over here. You have the 8-foot doors over here, which is an option, which is a design center upgrade. But 9.5 is the standard ceiling with this builder. For the most part, most builders will have 9.4 on the first floor. Some models with the Pulte homes would probably have 10 to 12 foot ceiling height on the first floor, but for the most part, with almost every builder that I've come across, other than 1 or 2, probably Tall Brothers and Jones is a little bit different, but most of them, the ceiling height on the second floor is 8 foot. So that is something really nice. My wife really loves the tall ceiling. She's not that tall, but she just loves the tall ceiling. Look at the amount of windows you have. You have the 2 windows over here. You have another window there. You have that window right by the staircase. The amount of light that it brings in, and this is really nice and bright. I was actually thinking that they could have changed this into a bedroom, but that's not an option in this specific model. The only option to change that bedroom would be the flex space downstairs. I have 2 small kids. This is a perfect place for them. It's not too big, it's not too small. And not to mention these banisters is something that I really, really love that you have this. This is something that I would personally do because this adds the beauty to it, but this is also one of the most expensive upgrades that you can have. So let's go over here. This is where you have your laundry, and look at the size of this laundry, guys. This is a really nice big room. The upgrade is in regards to the crown molding and also these cabinets that you see and the wash station. Now, something that I will tell you, that you get the roughings for it, for the faucet, and then you can do this later on because the builder is going to charge you quite a bit extra for this, but I would probably do this by myself later on. And it's not big enough to kind of, you can only have a fold station or a wash station. That is something for you to decide what is more important. And then you have a bedroom in the front, and then you have another bedroom. And look at the size of these bedroom, guys. This is something, 3,200 square foot, and the bedrooms are really, really good size. I have covered similar homes, but I have not come across a home that is laid out as beautifully. And probably for like 600,000 with some upgrades, you can get a really nice house between 3 to 5 minutes to St. Cloud, and you are right next to Lake Nona. So that is something, and this place is just blooming because you have Sunbridge down the road, which has a lot of growth that is happening. This is a really nice happening place on this side of Orlando. Now you also have this nice walk-in closet, and thank God you have the door that takes you to your closet space. I just would go back if I do buy something like this, I'll go back and change these racks because this is something that I'm not a huge fan of. And then as I go outside, you have this nice window, and then right across from it, you have the other bedroom. Look at the size, guys. This is what I'm talking about. I just love the size, the wallpaper. Look at all this space. Isn't that amazing? I would have definitely loved extra lights. And with the extra lights, just keep in mind that the builder or some builders will give you an option for getting 2 extra lights. You can have 1 here and 1 here, or 1 there and 1 here, or you can have 4 extra lights. Now, I would probably not do 4 lights in a room as big as this. I probably would do that in the master bedroom. That is something that I would do. And then you have a similar size closet over here with this nice door. And then on the other side is where you have the other 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Now, as I come out, you have this bathroom over here. And what I love is that you have this door. So it's a shower tub combination with this beautiful subway tile going all the way up. And guys, sometimes just the way they lay out the tile can give you that design. I would prefer some sort of a design coming right in the middle or going all the way across like this. But this is a good amount of space. And then you have the double sink, which is actually an upgrade. So that is something that you would have to pay extra upgrade in regards to the tile. However, the faucets is also an upgrade, and quartz. So there is a lot of bells and whistles in this house. This house, if you want to build something like this, you're looking at about $125,000 in upgrade. So just keep those things in mind. And then right behind me is another room. And again, this is something that I'm talking about. I just love the size of the rooms in this place. Sometimes you have these rooms that are kind of little tiny and you just put 1 bed and there's not enough room, but look at the size of this room. And then you have this nice walk-in, or not a walk-in, but definitely a good size closet with these double doors. It doesn't have those, the doors that kind of split in between, or the rolling doors. I just love the size of this. And then right across from it, you have the linen closet over here, so a lot of space. And then this is where you have your 3rd bathroom, pretty much very similar to the one that we came from, with the door for the toilet and the walk-in, same kind of tiles. You can always change. Now, some builders will allow you to kind of have different cabinets, so you can choose a different cabinet color for your bathrooms and then have a different color cabinets for your kitchen. So that is something that you could do. And then right over here is your last bedroom. And again, look at the size of this bedroom. You have nice big window bringing in a good amount of light, all the space, and I just love the wallpaper. Look at this. They have this wallpaper. I guess they ran out or they just left it as a design. So this is the texture of the wall. And then you have the wallpaper right next to it. And then over here, you have the double door closet space over here, which is kind of nice. It kind of goes a little bit in. Let me know what you think of this. I am very impressed because I do a lot of these videos. We do 8+ videos, and not every time I get easily impressed with the amount of work and stuff that I see with different builders. And this is something that is absolutely amazing. I was actually in the area showing some properties here and I came across this model. I was like, wow, I haven't done this builder. So I asked their permission to do it and they were kind enough to let me do that. Now, if you are looking, guys, please make sure to give us a call. Choosing the right agent is really, really important. So make sure to check us out. Google us, Facebook us, Zillow us. I mean, like, read our reviews, because we are here to help and serve you, and we want to make sure when you give us a call, we want to give you the right information. And please don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram. I'm TikToking and I'm doing Instagram Reels, so please make sure to follow us. My handle is @dguptaorlando. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.